phone ended up dying, brother. So we just gonna pick back up where we last left off, and we gonna probably close up a little early because my device died. So Dwadi Al Shai got this tablet, but yeah, where was we at?
Direct 5?
Yeah, 10 to 5. Yeah, you brought it up.
Direct 10:5. In the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of men, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbors for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injuring practices.
Go to 7. Go to 7.
Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both, though one committeth iniquity.
Yeah, see, pride is hateful to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, why is earth and ashes proud, man? You know, the way Jake boasts in the law and the way Jake tries to act like they're this godly people. All right, they're not, man. Jake is getting exposed to be found out that what, like we've been saying, they're under 501c3 tax exemptions. They're muzzled. They don't even want to give you the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know, all right. So they call on Christ, you know what I'm saying? They say Jesus when Yahweh Shai has a Hebrew name, you know? And then when you go into the history, right? You can look this up, brother, on the internet. Type in when did the letter J come around? You know? The letter J came around, I want to say 1525, the early 1500s. You know? All right? So what I forget the man's name, but he was an Italian dude who pretty much took the I and added a swoop to it and made it a J, you know, because in the Greek, how they were calling the Lord Isus, you know, all right, and that's why this picture, which is an idol god to the minds of our people, man, you know, because Jake thinks in pictures. When they go and pray, they pray to sweet Jesus. That's what they thinking about. So that's off. They should be praying to Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai looks just like them, you know? All right? But sweet Jesus goes back into the Ptolemies, you know? All right? Ptolemy Soter, which Soter goes into the Savior. But you had Israelites that were in Egypt, and you had Ptolemy pretty much trying to bring back the ancient or the Egyptian practices. So they set up a Serapis Christos, you know, all right, and that's what Jake was following, all right, which I forget, but he's a mixture of different gods, man. You know, everything about this society, like the doctrines, the concept of hell, that's Greek mythology, you know. Yeah, saying like, hold on, you can't be talking about all that.
Shopping streets are with boutiques for clothes and women's stuff?
Nah, we don't.
No?
Nah, we don't. Good thing I got this, what's the name of it? Yeah, that was saying, he's like, man, you saying too much. Try to do it like this. Well, woman, that works. Tighten that up right there. We try to do the best we can. We're not gonna be out here too long, but yeah, you know like everything goes into Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? All right, Zeus, Apollyon. You know what I mean? Those, a lot of these gods here are ancient Greek gods, and then the ancient Egyptian gods. You know what I'm saying? All right, and a lot of Jakes are incorporating these breakdowns and customs into their teachings, man. You know, all right. They're not really teaching you 100% truth. You know, hey, ISUPK, Universal Israelite Practical of Knowledge or something like that. That goes back into Catholicism. You know what I'm saying? All right. IUIC is nothing more than a circumcised Israelite Christian group. You know, all right. Just with an Israelite spin to it. You know, so you know, the Lord is exposing a lot of these false teachers. So that's why the scripture say, "Why is earth and ashes proud?" Like, you know, like how the Bishop Nathaniel kind of floats to the podium and how he talks and speaks and how he shows up. You know, he doesn't even got to go out and teach no more.
He act like he's Lord.
He act like he's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked. That's off, man. We ain't in the kingdom. And Esau's getting ready to persecute us.
But you know what? He's a Lord to his little crew.
His congregation.
Yeah, he's straight up a king.
Yeah, because whatever he says, they just believe and follow. That's why the apostle call them zombies, because they don't think for themselves. They, you know, when we, you know, the apostles tell us all the time, hey, you should go and give diligence to make your call and election sure. You know, don't just take my words for it. Go look it up. You know, go do your research. And then, what did you get out of it? What you got, if you looked it up and the Lord was working with you, you found out it was the truth. That's just how simple it is, you know. But according to Bishop Nathaniel, according to Bishop Nathaniel, you know, he says the Hebrew is Ibonics, you know. When that goes back into the ancient language, the Paleo Hebrew, you know. All right, that's what we spoke. That's what we spoke in the ancient times, you know. Hey, even grab that precept.
I read this, J.
Yeah. Grab that, brother. Yeah, grab it.
Letter J as a distinct letter in the English alphabet emerged around 1524.
1524. Who pointed that? What is his name?
When Italian
Gian.
Grammarian.
That's not his name, but it's a grammarian.
Yeah, Gian Giorgio.
Gian Giorgio.
Yeah, Gian Giorgio.
Ticino. So he was the one that in the 1500s changed the I to the letter J. You know, all right, and you know, go to the go back to where you was at. Hey, shalom. Go back to where you was at.
Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteousness dealing, injures and riches, got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, while his earth and ashes proud.
Yeah, see, so because of riches gotten unrighteously, you know, and you got Esau that he stole everything. He took everything, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then he played it. He painted his likeness as if he was the founding father of this place.
And the Lord made me that's what he was like.
Yeah. Give me a second now before you go into that. Go. He painted his likeness of his image on everything. That's why you see Mount Rushmore with them Edomite presidents. But that should be Gadites, Reubenites faces up there. Northern Kingdom, because they were here first. You know, a part of prophecy. You know, you go into the history, you understand that what Hiram and his naval fleet, due to the time of Solomon, they traveled over here to take gold and precious animals and bring it back to Israel when we had 40 years of peace. You know what I'm saying? So we were the ones that really found America. We're the founding fathers of finding this landmass. You know, all right. As Esau grew into power and took over everything, he did nothing but just murder for it. You know, and then lied about it, how he got his way. To riches that he has nowadays, man. You know, so along him killing our people, he hasn't paid for none of that, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures speak about their forefathers going to pay for what they've done to our people. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that's in the book of Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? I forget what chapter it is. If a brother know, you can post it up for us, Baba Kishore. But it says, prepare slaughter, all right, for the iniquities of thy children, you know, because the Lord had these Edomites to continuously make babies and multiply to keep coming back around in this lifetime to be punished, you know, because they're not going to get away with what they have done to Yahweh Shema Shai's people, man. You know what they have done to us, what they're still doing to us. Just like you got the viral video with the Jake. He was blind, sitting at the bench, minding his own business, and you can clearly see that he has a cane in his hand, a walking cane, and he's telling the officers he's complying. You know, he's letting them know he's getting ready to go meet up with a friend, get on the bus, and he was getting harassed. You know, and then the damn officer took his glasses and the cane and said, "Oh, You're getting ready to go do a crime. I'm gonna take your weapon. You know, that shit is messed up. All right, but see, that type of injustice takes place all the time off camera. It's all type of jakes get lynched in them sundown towns. Wind up, they might have had a job somewhere in one of these states, and it was probably Edomites, hillbilly ass Edomites there, and the Jake wind up missing. You know, then pop up on the news because they put his ass to death. You know what I'm saying? All right, these Edomites have to pay for what they've done to the children of Israel. All right, and that's why they're shitting bricks right now, because they know that what we're saying is the truth. How Shai is on his way to get vengeance upon these devils on our behalf and allow us to get vengeance on these devils. You know what I'm saying? All right, because he said it. He said, "I'm going to use the hands of my people, Israel." You know? Go ahead,
Isaiah 14.
Okay, yeah, Baba Bishop, please.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise and possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
Yeah, see? So that cuts Bishop Nathaniel's after 1,000 years. You know, you're going to have Edomites rise up, and then they're going to take back over for a small period of time. That's insane in the kingdom. Ain't no nation going to rise up against us in the kingdom. You know, they're getting ready to pay on this side, and then they're getting ready to go into captivity. All right, and they're going to be the first crop of slaves to be working as they clean up the bodies that are laid out over there in that what is it, like the Saudi Arabia, Persian Gulf area. You know what I mean? All right, that's where the major war is going to take place. So they're going to be the first crop to get to working. You know, all right. And in that 1,000 years of being in captivity, Obadiah said it: burn them Edomites together and burn them. You know, all right, burn them. Okay, and we're gonna rejoice when there ain't no more Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother mentioned earlier, tired of looking at they fucking asses. You know, all right, and hey. You know, because we got to be spiritual too. A lot of these other Israelite groups, they ain't spiritual. Everybody's not an Edomite just because they look white. You know, it matters about the seed line. We don't go off of color. You know, all right, because you know, I went to go see Gary Owens, and that's Jake all day. And he made a joke. He said, man, I love the sisters. He said, I had to make a choice of giving up one or two things. He said either the dark liquor or the dark-skinned woman. He said I gave the dark skin. He said I gave the dark liquor. You know what I'm saying? And that shit had me dying. You know, because hey, you can tell like he got a lively spirit. Like who else? Who else is another example? Hey, Justin Bieber got a lively spirit. You know, who's that guy? That he's a comedian. He's another comedian. He tells a lot of truth. He's an older dude. He passed away. I forget his name though, but he's a comedian that was real funny too. You know, George Carlin. That's a Jake right there. George Carlin is a Jake. You know, all right. You got a lot of dudes that look like they Edomites. All right, hey, the Bobby Caldwell look like a straight Edomite, but Bobby Caldwell's a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Tupac sample. What would you do for love? You know what I'm saying? He got that from Bobby Caldwell. You know, all right, that's an Israelite man. You know, but he looked like he's an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Adam Sandler. You know, Adam Sandler is funny as hell too. I like Adam Sandler's movies. You know what I'm saying? He got some good movies. They funny. And Adam Sandler, he's more about like his people. Because if you notice in a lot of his movies, he brings his friends, the same actors. So it's in a sense, it's like if I go up with my homeboys, I'm going to put you on. So that's a Jake thing.
Keep that money around like that.
Keep it amongst us, you know. And since you know, since he looks like a small hat, he kind of has like authority. So he can kind of make that kind of power play. You know, because he looks like a small hat. So the Lord will have the enemy confused. I don't know. I can't.
They used to be confused.
Yeah, something about him.
They know.
He look like us, but I don't know if he.
I don't know if they're doing it. They just let them split in. Man.
Yeah, but you know, because they ain't spiritual. The Edomites ain't spiritual. The small hats ain't spiritual.
It's like you seen that movie, Devil Blue Dress?
Nah, what's that one about?
I used to watch it. It's a sister on where she looked more like They didn't mess with her.
Oh, for real?
No, it took place. Denzel Washington. It took place in the 1920s.
Oh, okay.
It was in Los Angeles, but check it out.
That one of the best. Okay,
Great.
Okay. Okay, I never watched that. The little still, I'm gonna try to watch it. You know, but yeah, you got so you got Jakes that look like Edomites. You know, that's part of the diaspora, the scattering. You know, the diaspora where we got scattered, man. You know, we got scattered amongst everybody.
So that confuse people anyway. So when they see somebody like them, they just like, they don't really say anything.
Yeah.
Like look at us all here.
Yeah.
You can blend in because like those guys you know, they blend in too.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Where we at?
Sirach 10:9. Why is earth and ashes proud? That's why I was bringing that up. That was kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
How you said that, like, you know, like why is the earth and the ashes like us? We're ashes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how can you be proud? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's like that's pride. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake develops that kind of personality where, you know, they think they're untouchable. You know what I'm saying? All right, and that's part of the delusion. A lot of people are under a goddamn delusion. You know, all right. And you know, the Lord said He has respect to the lowly, to the humble. You know, all right. It says that the meek shall inherit the earth. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you gotta be humble, man. You know, all day. Yeah. Even with people that we deal with, we're humble to them. You know, all right. You got Jakes, you know, because you got Jakes out there that got this image. You know, you still got Jakes that are in the 90s spirit, where they got like Edomites kissing their boots, you know, and they think that that's like some godly shit, you know. When it's like, bro, you still gotta go work for the devil, you know. So all that of kissing your boot didn't mean shit, because your ass is still in slavery, you know. All right, but Jake acting like they ain't kingdom though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we not in the kingdom. We behind enemy lines. You know, and that's why I say, like, you gotta be real in this truth, because when you start putting things in real perspective, it makes things so much simpler and easy to understand. You know what you're dealing with. You know, all right. You behind enemy lines. Anything could change. Like I was watching Richie from Boston. He looked like an Edomite, but he's a Jake. You can tell he's a Jake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like all these other so-called truthers. It's how he talk. That shit makes my throat itch when I do that. But when you come here, I'm just trying to give you 100% truth and facts. You know, and he be getting all mad and shit. He might be a Gadite, man. You know what I'm saying? He be getting turned up, man. You know, but he was talking about like the AI and talking about the robots and shit. You know, and he talking about Boston Dynamics. You know, you got Boston Dynamics that came out with well, they've been had it. But it's supposedly, quote unquote, an upgrade of like their newest robot. But you can tell it's a little model. But that shit does real life human characteristic movements. You know what I'm saying? And that's you know, Esau started deploying shit like that. Esau, Jake don't stand a chance out here. You know? Alright? That's why you gotta humble yourself to the Lord, because it's gonna be through your house. How we gonna fight some shit like that? You know? They ain't gonna be able to fight no robots. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker running at like a damn cheetah at you, 100 miles an hour, snatch your ass up and tear your ass apart, rip your ass in half. You know, like, cause you know, hey, the X-Men are based off of Jakes. You know, so that spiritual power, that concept of the X-Men, the unknown men. That's really Israel getting ready to have that power. Let's go to Isaiah 40 and what, Isaiah 40 and 7, I want to say, or somewhere down there. That concept of X-Men. You got you know, it's based off of like Malcolm X and what's his name? Okay, yeah, start at 28. Isaiah 40 to 28. But it's based off of like Magneto. Magneto is Malcolm X, and then Professor X is based off of who was that? Who was that off of? Who said I had a dream? Martin Luther King. You know, because pretty much Professor X, his vision was to integrate the mutants with the regular people, you know. But Magneto's standpoint was, no, we need to rule over these low life heathens, because we're the ones that are better than them. We're the ones that have the power, you know. So when you watch the X-Men, Magneto was the one that was in the right mind frame, you know, because he said, to hell with these people, you know. And you got what is known as, you know, the government. Esau, he built up the I forget what the project was called, but it was it's called the Sentinel Project. It's called the Sentinel Project. So you have the Sentinels that had pretty much all the abilities or adaptabilities of the mutants to be able to fight against them and to kill them off. So Esau's creating some shit to pretty much kill us off and then replace us, you know. So the Lord's going to turn us up from ordinary bodies and what we are. He's gonna showcase his power by turning us into superheroes, so to speak, to be able to fight the elect versus machines. You know, that's a part of the movie. That's part of the prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Art.
Isaiah 40:28. Mm-hmm. Has thou not known? Has they not heard that the everlasting Yahweh, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is worried. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint.
He giveth power to the faint, because right now we're the faint. We're weak. We're feeble. We're worms. You know. But the Lord is going to make us extraordinary men. That's part of him showing his power, you know. All right. He said, I have raised a Pharaoh to showcase my power in the earth. So we're a part of the Lord's plan, you know. Like that wicked ass nigga Drake said, God's plan. As part of the Most High's plan, all right, is to what? Turn up his elect. All right, Israel. You know what I'm saying? All right, to subdue and take down the enemies. The scriptures speak about how Judah and Ephraim were going to be set up against the Grecians. You know, we're going to grab that, Lord's willing. All right, because the Grecians go back into the Edomites, because the Edomites took over the original Greeks, which the original Greeks go back into the Japhites. You know, so the Greeks today, or the Grecians today, would be these Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
He giveth power to the Isaiah 40:29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increase strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall early fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings, mount up with wings as eagles.
Yeah, like the movie Hancock, you know, with Will Smith. You see how he was just on the bench and he just blasted off and just breaking sound barriers. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's mounting up with wings, flying, hypersonic speeds. You know, they say the missiles are fast, but you're gonna be faster than the missile. You know, and you'll be able to stop a missile with your finger. You know what I'm saying? You'll have an impenetrable body. You know, and you got superheroes that'll smash a missile in the air and make that shit just blow up in the atmosphere. You know, that's some Superman Kal-El shit right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, which Kal-El goes into what? All powerful. You know, that's a Hebrew name. All right, Kal-El. All right, we're gonna be many Kal-Els. You know, many Yahweh Shais. Little G's. You know. I don't mind being a little G. I'm still a God. You know what I'm saying? They talk about they big G's. Sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but a roach. Yeah, you know. Go ahead,
Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
And that's another thing. You can't get disenchanted in this thing. You can't well, the Lord's taking too long, so I'm just gonna go back into the world and do my thing. Nah, man. You know, don't try to disappear and then try to come back when prophecy is popping, and you want to take the comment out the closet and dust it off and then put it on and act like you've been about this thing. The Lord's not dealing with a lukewarm spirit. He said, I would rather you cold or hot. So you gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? You gotta suffer. You gotta go through it, man. That's part of the proving ground, where the Lord's gonna prove and see if you're worthy with this power. You know? I forget that TV show, but in the UK they had powers. But one of the dude, he was able to run fast, and all he was thinking about was selling weed at a fast rate. Calling people like, hey, look, if I get you at this point in time, you'll get this discount. And then it was just to get him to buy. He knew he was gonna get there way faster than like 5 minutes. If I get there in 5 minutes, if I don't get there in 5 minutes, you get it for free. And he was gonna get there in 1 for 1. You know, that's wicked. So niggas, niggas think low level. Like that, they kind of depicts that like you got powers, but you think like a nigga, you gonna go try to go rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. That's not what the power's for. We subduing nations. We taking the world back so that way it can be ran by right. We clean it up. You know, we restore. Restoration. You know, that's what the world really needs is judges to restore this place, man. You know, this place is filthy. It's polluted, man. All right. Look at the streets of America, man. You know, this is what Esau does when he's in power. He pollutes the earth. You know, so just like the elect helped Yahweh Shai in the beginning. Hey, we're gonna have everything cleaned up when we get the power. You know, and it takes by subduing and removing kings out of place. Go ahead,
Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary.
Yeah, we're gonna run and not be weary. You know, you got people that walk up stairs and they out of breath. You know what I'm saying? You might not even have ran a mile before. You might be out of breath. You know, all right, but we ain't gonna be out of breath when we run. You know, like the Flash, he can run so fast that he can go back in time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna understand these things on a heightened level. You know, that's real power. All right, but that's the powers that we serve that can give us that kind of power. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Yeah, they shall walk and not faint. All right, you want that? Can you find it where it says that Judah? Maybe type in Judah and Grecians. I want to say it's Zechariah. But Mark 9 and 40. For he that is not against us is on our part. Con. Yep. Yeah.
I got John 26.
Fight against the Grecians. You gotta type in KJV after. Type in KJV after. Try putting Dictionary. It's Zechariah 9 and 13. Zechariah 9 and 13.
Zechariah 9:13.
Go to the whole chapter. Yeah, it says Judah and Ephraim are going to be weapons against the Grecians. You know, so how the Most High is going to make us weapons against the Grecians is what He's going to actually turn us up, man. Give us real power. All right. You know, see all that social Darwinism, all that you know, saying that Jake is stupid and we have low IQs and we're primitive, we're apes and we're animals. No, we're connected to a higher power source. You know, so Esau for the longest has made us feel like we were inferior as a people, but in reality, we're the greatest people on the planet Earth, and what our powers are getting ready to do is change us to a whole different molecular structure. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, and that's why it's important not to take that chip, because see what Esau's trying to do is he's trying to put a patent over the Most High's creation. Yeah, they're the ones that look like monkeys. Yeah, you know, they're the ones that look like monkeys. They have the monkey lips. We got enriched, juicy, kind of nice looking lips structures. You know, we don't look like fucking monkeys. You know, but Esau has sown that this confusion. For a purpose of what? Casting us down, you know? All right? And that's why this word, this knowledge lift us up, you know? It shows us that, hey, we can stand firm and stand strong, you know? All right? These words actually give us hope. It gives us something to fight for. You know what I'm saying? All right? Gives you something to trust in, you know? All right? Because, you know, you growing up here in America, you have nothing of certainties here. It seems like damn near everything fails you in this society, man. You know, when it comes down to serving the Lord, nothing fails us. Nowadays, you don't know what the fuck is real. But go ahead,
Zechariah 9:13. And I have bent Judah for me, filled with.
Read up something. Go up somewhere. Start at 11.
Zechariah 9:11. As for thee also by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit.
The Lord is taking us out of the pit. All right. The America's a pit, and then within this pit, you know, we got different strongholds that have binded our people to these false delusions. You know, so now the Lord has pulled us out of the hole, all right, through the Spirit right now. So now we're not confused and lost anymore. You know, he's taking the veil off our minds. You know what I'm saying? To where now our minds is open into reality. Now we can really see that this is the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? All right, artificial ass world where it's just full of lies and, you know, it's corrupt, you know? All right? All these religions are here to oppress us and keep us stupid as hell.
Lies and fake hope.
Yeah, you know? Fake hope, fake opportunities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So now we see this world for what it is. All right? Eyes are truly open, illuminated, man. All right? Like an owl at night. The reason why owls see so good in the night because their eyes have oil, special oils. So it helps them be able to catch their prey at night. So our eyes are truly enlightened through the eyes. We're like, oh shit, man, damn, this shit all been fucked up. Damn. Why do y'all buy Shimon Shah for taking me out of the darkness, man? You know, we're not in the darkness no more. You know? Go ahead,
Zechariah 9:11. Mm-hmm. As for thee also by the blood of thy covenant, mm-hmm. I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit, mm-hmm. wherein is no water.
Mm-hmm. Where is no water? What's the water? Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? He said, what? Eat of me, drink of me. You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, Yahweh Shai again is so important, because remember, when Yahweh Shai was born, right? His birth was spiritual. He was born in Bethlehem. Bayath Lakum is how you say Bethlehem in the Hebrew, the house of bread. You know, Bayath is house and Lakum is bread. Okay, and then what was he born in? He was born in a manger. A manger is where animals eat. You know, so the Yahushua symbolized as we were going to need to eat off him to be able to live and sustain ourselves through the Spirit. You know, so if you want to truly live, you have to eat off the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you want to live, you have to drink from the Lord. He said, out of this well, you should never thirst. You know, but when it comes down to anything else, it's dry, it's dead, and that's what the Lord is doing right now. He's showing that these pastors, they're freaky. You know, they're weird. All right, they're robbing you. All right, a lot of these pastors are getting exposed in these churches. These Christians, you know, all right. He's exposing everything right now to show that that's not the way that we should be going. We should be relying and trusting on him. Okay, go ahead, up.
Zechariah 9:12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Yeah, the stronghold is the Lord. What comes with the stronghold? The names, you know. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Those are the stronghold. It said what? The names of the Lord are a righteous tower. I'm sorry. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth to it, and is what? Safe. You know what I'm saying? All right. The names are important, man. Go ahead, bro.
Zechariah 9:12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoner of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto you, unto thee. When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and rise up thy son, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and make thee as the sword of a mighty man.
See, the Lord's going to what? Lift up the bow, raise. What did it say? It said, what, raise us up against the Grecians? Yeah. What did it mention? Ephraim, Judah? Did it say Judah and Ephraim?
Zechariah 9:13. When I have bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim.
Yep. See, so that's dealing with what? You got the head tribe Judah, all right, the house of Judah, and then you got what? The head tribe Ephraim, which deals with what? You got the southern and northern kingdom right here. You know, because you got the in the prophecy of Isaiah, the 11th chapter, it goes into how we were going to fly on the backs of our enemies. You know, now you got that turn, there's a monkey on my back. well, we're going to have the power to beat y'all asses to powder.
I picture just show just a monkey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Since you want to call us goddamn monkeys, we're going to beat your ass to powder. You know? All right? And you ain't going to be able to put us off. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord got it set up where, yeah, Esau is making these autonomous robots. He's making these killer drones, these killer dogs and things like that. So we can see who's the better, the left hand or the right hand, you know? And the right hand is going to prevail. You know, the Lord said he was going to what? Lift up his hand against our enemies. You know, that's Yahushua and the elect, the angels, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an exciting movie. You know what I mean? When you kind of picture it in your mind, like, hey, let's clash, let's buck like rams. You know, but we're gonna smash through shit. You know, all right. Esau think he gonna be able to try to left hand turn himself up to be on the level of the Most High, all right, and he's gonna get his ass smashed. Easy work, you know, all right, and we're gonna have a pleasure doing it. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good because we're gonna be doing the bidding of the Lord. It's gonna be feeling good to take you Edomites out of your power structure, you know. All right, and then subdue everybody else that has joined themselves unto you. Yeah.
Zechariah 9:14. And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as a lightning. And the Lord Yahweh shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds of the south. the Lord of hosts shall defend them, and they shall devour and subdue with sling stones, and they shall drink and make a noise as though wine, and they shall be filled like bowls, and as the corner of the altar. And the Lord there, Yahweh shall save them in that day as the flock of his people.
Yeah, so going into what? The prophecy with Isaiah. He said that when the Lord comes, he was going to be as, if you can find that, bro, it mentions something as birds flying upon Jerusalem, you know, because the chariots, when Yahweh Shai comes, he's gonna be coming in what? Formation, you know, all right? To what? Deliver the elect out of the destruction of this place, man, you know? It might be like, I always forget, but if a brother know, if you know that scripture off the top, where the scripture speak about Yahweh Shai gonna come as birds defending Jerusalem. You know, post up on the comment board, that'll help.
I think it's Isaiah 31.
Can you try that one out, please?
Isaiah 31:5, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem, defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it.
See, all right. So you see birds when they migrate, they always have a V formation. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much the one that's in the front, that's the one that's the strongest. So the one that's in the front, it cuts the air so the way the other birds can be able to kind of have an easy flying. It doesn't take all their strength from them, you know. So there's a science between why the birds do that, you know.
And they don't be getting into fights and nothing. They just they automatically know what to do.
They know what to do. So everybody, all the angels, Yahweh Shai, it's all gonna be on the court, man. You know. All right. We're gonna grab one more step by. Let's go to the book of Jude. Let's go to the book of Jude. All right, because it go where it says in Enoch prophesied of Yahweh Shai's return. You know, because he said he was going to come with the thousands. You know, and everybody that was an idolater or a whoremonger, you still want to be a pimp, but you ain't the truth. You know, that's wicked. You know what I'm saying? 1 and 14.
Right?
Yeah, you got it.
Jude 1:14, and Enoch also the seventh from Adam, prophet of these, saying, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints.
Yeah, see, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints. And some just say 20,000, but it says 10,000. So, you know, and the Lord's going to come with he needs, you know what I'm saying, to subdue all of his enemies. Like I tell you in Revelation 19 chapter, and he getting ready to come and take the crowns off the king's head. So you got what? Trump is looked at as a king over Babylon. You got Putin that is the king over Russia. Xi Jinping is the king over China. You know, Erdogan is the king over Turkey. You know, and not a Jew is the king over Israel, right? So the Lord's getting ready to come and take them all there. You know, all right. They're getting ready to bow down, West Side Connect style. You know what I'm saying? You know, excuse me, brothers. I'm you know, West Coast. Bow down. When I come around, bow down. Go ahead, all right.
Jude 1:15, to execute judgment upon all.
And this is why the Lord is coming, to execute judgment. You see? All right? That's why the scriptures say he sitteth on the judgment seat. You know? He's going to come and judge the righteous and the wicked. You know? All right? And we hope that the Lord judges for the righteous that we have done for him. You know what I'm saying? Thou hast been a faithful servant over the things I've set you in charge of. Now you should be ruler over these cities. You know what I mean? All right? Because you earned that. You know? All right? Honor, glory, man. You know what I'm saying? and then he's coming to judge the wicked. All right, that's what it means by he come to plead with all flesh. All right, hey, where was judgment at? Where did judgment take place? Under the sun. You know what I mean? Because you got people with this stupid ass ideology thinking that fucking you're gonna be walking up to the pearly gates and it's gonna be single file line, and then the angel gonna be right there scrolling through the scrolls trying to find your name, and okay, you good, you go to hell, you good, you go to hell. No, man, you know, the judgment's gonna be here. Hey, say 60, 2/3. When you have a calculator and you put 2/3 into a decimal, it really goes into 0.66666. You know what I'm saying? So 2/3 are right here in Babylon the Great. All right, that's getting ready to get judged severely. You know? Go ahead, Al. Once you read that, we gonna close up after that.
Jude 1:15, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly amongst them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their harsh speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against them. These are,
and the persuading is now. Before the evils come, we persuade it now. You know what I'm saying? By telling you, get yourself right. You know? Hey, many are not going to believe. You know? They're going to be destroyed. And then you're going to have those that, you know, they're in the spirit of doubting Thomas. They're gonna well, his name is Thomas, but they're in the spirit of Thomas. You know, they got to see certain miracles to believe and come in at the last hour. That's how the Lord wants things to be done. You know, you got certain men that might not have no works. So at the last hour, the Lord's going to have mercy on them and allow them to come in. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to get pity. That's how the Lord wants things to be done. But for the most part, most people are going to get destroyed out here. You know, all right, because they ain't not taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know. Go ahead, bro.
these are Jude 1:16. These are murderers, complainers.
Yeah, murderers. These little YN young niggas, complainers, good for nothing, low life ass dicks. You know. Go ahead, out.
Jude 1:16. These are murderers, complainers, walking after their own lust, and their mouth speaketh great swelling words, having men's persons in admiration because of advantage. But beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before of the apostles of the Lord Yahushua, how that they told you there should be mockers in the last times, who shall walk after their own ungodly lust.
Yeah, everybody that came up against the truth, scoffers, mockers, they getting ready to get judged real soon. You know, hey, right now you got people that are dying that have mocked the truth or getting judged in a severe way. You know, all right, that's the judgment of the Lord. That's why it's time to fear. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You know, it's the Lord that controls our destiny. It's the Lord that directs our steps. You know, all right. We want to be on good terms with Yahweh Shai. You know, that's the only way to live. You know what I'm saying? All right. So to hell with how we feel. All right. Hey, we gotta do according to what the Lord wants. Point blank. Period. You know. And we cool with that. We are cool with that. You know. I'd rather be on the Lord's team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's the best team.
Yeah, that's the best team right there. You know, any other way. Yep, you got that.
Jude 1:18. How they told you there should be mockers in the last times, who shall walk after their own ungodly lust. These be they who separate themselves sensual,
right? Because they're of the flesh. You know, like you got fleshly senses. You know, All right. Well, a lot of these people are just carnal. They're beastly. You know, they don't govern themselves by the right ordinance. You know, so they out here just doing whatever the hell they want. All right. So you're getting ready to get sacrificed like an animal. You know, all right? Because truth be told, America's getting ready to be a great big altar. You know, for the undesirables. You know, that's going to be something that's going to please the Most High. You know, all right. Like I said, I forget what the movie's called, but there's a movie where there's a big board, right? And everything is like there's little people on it, and it's like grass, and you know it's one big person right there, and he's pretty much like God. And then there's the butler, and then the butler would spray water bottles to give the people rain on the little board. You know what I'm saying? They would thank him. And then the dude told me, you know what, put a pestilence there. You know? Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie. I just forget what it's called though.
Is that old?
I'm not sure. I don't know what.
You don't know if it's
year.
old?
I don't know what year it came out.
But it's been out for a while. That's what
yeah, it's been out for a while. Yeah, it's been out for a while.
But see if you can find it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So pretty much, you know, but it pleased the man to bring a plague on them when they wasn't worshiping right. You know, so when the Lord put people to death, that actually pleases him. You know what I mean? All right. It tells you that in Sirach 39th chapter. You know, when he sends what, evil spirits. You know, all right. Spirits created for vengeance. It says it appeased the wrath of him. All right. You know, so people getting sacrificed for the altar, you know, as an animal, is going to please you. How about Shah? Go ahead, brother.
Jude 1:19. These be they who separate themselves sensually, having not the spirit.
Yeah, having not the spirit. You know? All right, that's why, hey, you know, you gotta pray for the spirit, you know what I'm saying? All right? Pray to Yahweh Shah to give you the spirit. You know what I'm saying? All right, because you want to be in the spirit more than ever nowadays. You know what I mean? That's what you want to be walking in, is the spirit. You know? All right, because the Lord getting ready to do out here, these people getting ready to get caught up, you know, all right, and the Lord is not going to be with them. They're going to try to call on them. They're going to try to beg for relief, mercy, and they only hope is going to be the Esau Edom.
First of all, they're going to call the wrong name more than likely.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what.
Yep, exactly, bro. You know, but what we going to do? We going to just call on Yahweh Shema B'Shah, you know, and we going to be good. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the faith. You know, because they did raise up the gold standard. You know, like the to buy gold now, you gotta pay $3,000 for an ounce of gold. You know, yeah, that shit went up. You know, so I can't afford no ounces of gold. You know, so I gotta depend on the Lord to get me some food. And when it come down to the border, I'm gonna need somebody to take me in if I don't got nowhere to shelter at. But see, the Lord got us covered on all these things. We don't gotta stress and worry about these things, you know. As long as you're doing right by the Lord said what? You shall not be forsaken. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Jude 1:20. But ye beloved, building up yourself on your most holy faith.
See? Well, you beloved, building up yourself. You know? We gotta build ourselves up. All right? We gotta build ourselves up. All right? Go ahead up.
Jude 1:20. But ye beloved, building up yourself on your most holy faith, praying in the Holy Ghost.
Yep, praying in the Holy Spirit.
Keep yourself in the love of Yahweh, looking for the mercy of our Lord Yahweh until eternal life. And some have compromised compassions, like making a difference, and others say with fear, putting them out of the fire, hating even a garment spotted by the flesh.
That's pretty much it. You know. But like you read, you know, going to what? Everlasting life. You know. All right, we're putting off the mortal for what? Immortality. All right, so hey, Lord willing, this camp was edifying to the Lord's elect. You see, what we trying to say in simple words. Say again. Do you like old mobile phones? That's just, man, it's a road trip in there. You know, Lord's willing, I make one of you brothers a moderator. I got to figure out how to do that first. But hey, Lord's willing, this campus edifying. We out of here. We're gonna give all praise glory to our powers. Yeah, Howard, by Shim, yeah, I was shy, by Shim, Kakadash, Brakataya Howard, Brakataya was shy, Brakataya Howard, and Brakataya was shy. Hey, with that, Shalom. Shalom. I gotta figure out how to make the brother.